Let's talk about online safety. Today, we are going to be discussing about cookies. We are going to be looking at whether to eat cookie or not. Sorry, I am not talking about the cookies that you buy. I am talking about the web browser, the cookies, the web cookies, the internet cookies, whether to opt in or opt out. That is what we are going to be discussing in this video today. Now, have you opened a web browser before and see a pop-up with the option to accept all cookies or to go to cookie settings for selection? Most people don't know what it means. Let's talk about it for a few minutes today. Now, the origin of cookie. In 1994, a computer engineer, Lou Montulu at Netscape, revolutionized the way we browse the internet with his invention of the cookie. Web pages could now remember our passwords, preferences, language settings, and even shopping carts for the first time. It wasn't like that before. So you have to key in your password every time you want to actually access a particular page on the website. Your preferences, your language settings, all of those things, you do it every time you open a web browser or you go to a website. But in 1994, that engineer actually came up with that idea, and that became what we refer to as the cookie. Now, the method was supposed to be a private exchange of information between a user and a website. You are the user and the website you are visiting. That information just supposed to be between the two of you without any middleman on any spy in between that. So that is what we refer to as the first party cookie. Now, the hacking of cookies, something happened. Within 2 years, advertisers work out how to hack cookies to track users. These are what we refer to as today as third-party cookies. You can think of a first-party cookie like a shopping assistant who listens to your preferences and then is happy to hold your bags, hold your hands, and then take you around the shop and allow you to do the shopping while you are only inside the store. But when it comes to the third-party cookie, these are set by other domains to track your browsing across multiple sites for advertising or analytics. So what they do is to go to different websites and then put the cookies there. And when you visit that website, your information is captured. Whatever you browse on that website is also captured and recorded. So they can take a look at your data later on and know what your preference is all about. So they do that on a different website. Now, a third-party cookie is like a bug from an old spy movie. It will listen to everything in your room, everything you are doing on a website. Okay, if you go to Facebook, you go to X, you go to any different website, it listens to what exactly you are doing over there. What picture or what image are you clicking on? What are you shopping for online? And then it will now share the information with its allies. Okay, now the spy can place this cookie on different people's website to record your activities on those websites and then share those information with an advertiser. Now, the ability to track a users across multiple websites is usually the reason you should opt out for a third-party cookies unless you trust the website and then you understand its data sharing practices. If you don't do, then you should always opt out of a third-party cookies when you see the option on the screen. Have you wondered? If you have ever wondered why you were bombarded with ads on weight loss products, if you recently browsed how to lose weight in 30 days on your browser, chances are you have a third-party advertising cookies enabled on your browser. This track your browsing habits, which may include your location, your IP address, and then help the advertiser to be able to focus or target you with a particular advertising based on your browsing, your location, your IP address, experience in the last few days that you have visited the website. This also happens with social media's account. If you actually click on a particular image or maybe you want to buy something and you click on it, you discover that after that particular day that you visited the website, you are going to be getting a suggestion of things that are related to what you have visited before. This happens because cookies are enabled on your browsers. Now, you may accept or decline these cookies based on what you prefer. Now, unregulated online tracking and surveillance via cookies were the default until 2018. You don't have an option. You just discover that you are being tracked. But when the European Union General Data Protection Regulation, which is known as GDPR, and the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, were introduced in 2018, they actually make it a mandatory for every business owner that want to use cookie to give you the option whether to accept or to decline. So if you get to any website today and then they are not giving you option to decline the cookies and then want to force it on you before you can access the content of that website, they are actually working against the GDPR and CCPA regulation. So if you have noticed more pop-up notifying you of cookies and asking you for your informed consent, you have the GDPR and CCPA to thank for that. What you can do now, if you don't want your online activities to be tracked for advertising purposes, there are few straightforward choices that you have. You can use a non-tracking private browser such as DuckDuckGo and Brave. These browsers are highly secured. Okay, there is no room for cookies on those browsers. In addition to that, if you don't want to go in that way, you don't want to go so far nerdy, Safari and Firefox already have the third-party cookies as well, blocked by default. Also, Google Chrome Incognito is safe for third-party cookies as well. You can enable that by going to your browser and then the three dots that you have there, you go there and then you are able to access Google Chrome Incognito mode for your safe browsing without cookies at all. Now, what else can you do apart from all of those things that I've mentioned so far? You can choose to block all cookies. You can accept only the essential one, or you can delete cookies periodically, which is actually what I am going to recommend. Ensure that you go to your browser, you go to the settings, and you delete cookies periodically. If you familiarize yourself with these settings, and then it will help you to take control of your online privacy. In addition to that, don't forget to clear your cookies regularly. I mean your browser cookies regularly. It will help to protect your privacy and remove tracking data from your browser. This can even help speed up your browsing subsequently. Now, if you need help to be able to do that, you don't know how to do all of that, kindly drop the comment in the comment section of this video. I am going to guide you on how you can safely delete your browsing cookie from your browser regularly, which can also help to speed up your browsing subsequently. Next to that, you should never be in a hurry to accept cookies. If you are presented with the cookies on your browsing, don't be in a hurry to accept it. Take a moment to read the cookie policy and know more about what type of cookie it is and how your data will be handled before you accept it. Now, if you want to learn more about security, cybersecurity, and other IT training, check the description section of this video for the link to register for our cybersecurity masterclass or any other IT training that are designed for absolute beginners. Okay, go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you have not done so as well. See you in the next video.